very bombastic, nonsensical. Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my boyfriend because he ignored my medical emergency and did not visit me at the hospital? So this story was posted a couple of hours ago, and it was posted on Reddit by Life is a Zoo through RA, and she is curious to know if she's in the wrong. So I, 25 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 27 male, for 2 years. He has been my first boyfriend because not a lot of guys seem interested in me. Overall, our relationship has been good, but something happened recently that made me to question everything. About 2 months ago, I started feeling severe abdominal pain while we were at his apartment. The pain became so intense that I could hardly move or speak. I told my boyfriend that I needed to go to the hospital because something felt very wrong. He dismissed my concerns, saying I was overreacting and that it was probably something I ate. When it comes to health, like health related issues, I don't think anything is dismissible, because something can be as trivial as a headache and it could lead to something very severe. Okay? Despite my pleas, he refused to take me to the hospital or even call an ambulance. Instead, he suggested I lie down and wait it out. Wait, okay. Now, personally, coming from a country where you do not want to uh, have an issue with the police, especially because somebody uh, was found unalived in your apartment. This will be like, this is something that, as I am seeing that it's in getting intense, I am not wasting 2 seconds. I mean, come and go to the hospital. I'm not there for how manage. Like, okay, the pain kept getting worse, and I was scared, throwing up and crying. After an hour of begging him for help, I finally managed to call a friend who immediately came over and took me to the ER. Friends like this friend of yours, they deserve a gold medal, honestly. It turns out I had pancreatitis. 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 Oh, I think I need to check that up. Which required immediate medical attention. The doctor said it could have been life-threatening if I had waited any longer. My friend stayed with me for the my friend stayed with me the entire time, but my boyfriend didn't check in to see how I was doing. My boyfriend didn't check in to see how I was doing until the next day. Okay, so this is okay. Before I go, he sent a brief text saying he hoped I was feeling better. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. He didn't even bother to come see me. Wait, okay. So you were at the hospital for 3 good weeks, and your so-called boyfriend did not think it was important or it was that serious for him to at least make out time, even if he was or he is a busy type or whatever, even if he had a lot on his plate. Let's say his work, he could not squeeze out at least 30 minutes just to go see you. Hey babes, how are you feeling today? Or at least stay on a call with you for at least a good number of time, like spend quality time with you on phone or however it is. For 3 weeks, I could not sacrifice 30 minutes in that 3 weeks. Okay? When I confronted him about his lack of support and concern, he got defensive and said I was being dramatic, and that wait, okay, and that he didn't think it was that serious. He accused me of making him look bad in front of my friends for something that wasn't a big deal. Wait, wait. Okay, so I think I am maybe I have a fish brain, so I don't exactly understand what it means for you to be on admission at the hospital for 3 full weeks. Anything that will require you staying at the hospital for more than 2 days, it is definitely serious. And you did not stay for 1 week, you did not stay for 2 weeks, you stayed there for 3 full weeks. And he still had the audacity to say or to trivialize your experience and the whole situation you found yourself in. Wow. Just wow. Okay. I decided to break up with him because I can't be with someone who doesn't take my health seriously or support me in an emergency. Now, after we have been apart for a few weeks, some of our mutual friends are saying I overreacted and that he just made a mistake. They think I should give him another chance, that he was busy and it wasn't as big of a deal as I made it out to be. Throw them away. Like, the fact that you are even considering whatever nonsense this group of friends have to say, girl, you need to throw them out. They need to be like, why are you even entertaining them in the first place? They belong to wherever your ex-boyfriend is right now. Because for them to actually back up this nonsense of a guy you call boyfriend, you stayed at the hospital for 3 weeks. Pancreatitis. I really need to check that up and see. But I know definitely it's something that could be dangerous if not looked into immediately. And they had the audacity to say you were making a mountain out of a molehill. God, please, I beg you in the name of God, don't ever bring such people or put such people in my life. He was busy. How busy can one be for 3 full weeks? Now, it's not like she was somewhere else when she had the medical emergency. She was right in his apartment. She almost lost her life in that apartment. And all he could do was say, don't worry about it. It's nothing serious. Go lay down. The pain will pass. After long hours of pain, long hours of agony, he saw that it was not getting any better, but he still felt, yeah, she was overreacting. Okay, she finally got someone to help her take her to the hospital, and she was getting medical attention as she should. And you still did not think it was necessary for you to at least check in. Okay, let's say you're working 9 to 5, or you're working at whatever hours you're working. What is the big deal in dropping by or stopping by for at least 10 minutes before going to work or when you're coming back from work? Look, he never valued you, he never loved you, he never cared whatever it is that goes on with you. Because if he did, we would not be having this conversation right now. Because health is not something you joke with or something you play around with. Okay, what if your friend was not disposed to come and help you? What would have been the story? What if she was not in town or she was just unavailable? Now we probably would have been hearing a different story, or your family would have been thrown in mourning because you had a nonchalant boyfriend who would not take you seriously or your health, or who would not be proactive in anything that has to do with you, especially health wise. Well, you are not the a-hole, but you are also the a-hole. And you are the a-hole for entertaining such friends and even considering that maybe what they are saying may be true, and you are doubting yourself and thinking maybe you made a wrong decision for cutting out or breaking up with someone who who would have literally watched you, should I say, okay, good, good. Like, I am so pissed that I'm not exactly sure which or what I am exactly pissed about the most, whether it is that you still went on to entertain your boyfriend for a little while before getting to the conclusion that yes, you need to let him go. I mean, the moment he did not come to check up on you for the 3 weeks, as you are leaving that hospital, you are cutting ties with him. There is no much ado to that. You you act like he never existed. And then secondly, you are entertaining not very bombastic, nonsensical people you call friends. Well, newsflash, honey, they are not your friends. Mm-mm. They are not your friends at all. And it is safe to say that yes, they are your enemy. Okay. So guys, what do you think about this whole scenario? Let me know your let me know your opinion in the comment section, and please do well to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in our next episode. Thank you. Bye bye.